podcast is in the building.
Party Tank Davis right back at you with another one. Thanks, champ.
Oh, that was him.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, the Rize Podcast, with your boy, Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at you. What another one? I got all access in the national in the building today. And today we got a host of guests in the building, all the way from Dublin, Ireland, Karen, and his dad, Dango. Boxing phenom, future world champion.
There you go.
Yeah.
All the way from Dublin, Ireland, and they live.
Tell him.
What's going on, Taz?
What's going on?
Tell people about yourself. How old are you?
How old are you, pal? How old are you?
7.
Who's your favorite boxer?
Tank.
And who else?
Mike Tyson.
Tank
So
and Mike Tyson?
Tank and Tyson. All the way.
What's your favorite thing about Tank, Taz?
What's your favorite thing? What does he do like you?
He up because on my fight to knock him out. I always in the jab,
And your left what?
but the left hook.
The left hook. Yeah. He loves the left. He loves the left like Tank. He does.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So your dad hit me up. And and the timing was perfect because normally I get to I get lost in my DM, and as soon as I seen your page, I seen your first fight, so I reposted your first fight. He told me how happy you was. So I said, you know what, we can do it. Let's go a step further. We bring you on the podcast live. So what's going on?
That's a lot of further.
Because there's thousands of people listening to you now, pal. Tell the man where you want to be when you're 21.
In Las Vegas, listening to Boom.
That's the ambition anyway. That's the ambition.
Hey, just stick with it, stay focused, man. Keep always work hard, man, and give it everything you got.
Okay.
The possibilities are endless, but you got to put the work in.
Okay.
Yeah, the funny thing is about him, I don't have to push him. It's crazy. It's mentally just wants to train 24/7. That's all. It's mad. I have to stop him half the time.
Hey, listen, man. I told you, like the first thing when I seen, I just thought about me and my son, man, and just keep pushing, man. Keep them focused, keep them dedicated. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you got us as family all the way over here in the U.S.
Yeah.
What's going?
So we got two families, don't we? Always say it, don't we? Have our family at home and our boxing family.
Hey, we here for you, man. I'm gonna be watching your journey along the way. I'm gonna send you my son's Instagram so you can check him out.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be watching you along the way as you grow old and get more fights under your belt, Taz. And who knows? I might come pop up in Dublin, Ireland.
You're more than welcome, innit?
You're more than welcome.
We put him on the sofa. What do you think?
Yeah, we put him on
the sofa.
It's a comfy sofa. It's a comfy one.
You fine. No, I just tell the people how they can follow Taz on Instagram.
Please. You know the funny thing is, he always wanted to hit 5,000, and we're not too far away.
Okay.
Really. Like,
we're not too far away. But as a comedian, like, have you anything to add? Like, what do you think Taz should do? Have you any tips for him? Advice. There you go. Advice. He's telling me. Have you any advice for us?
Man, hey, listen. Stay focused, man. Always be coachable.
Yeah.
Got anything for Squeeze?
Huh?
You got anything for him?
Yeah. Just that's about the time I started getting into boxing. at 6 years old. So that's a good age. Make sure that you watch a lot of fights, study, make sure you studying, and always listen to your dad.
There you go.
Because your dad got your best interest. Nobody in the whole wide world going to show you more than your dad.
Yeah.
So listen to what your father say. He going to take care of you till you get to that point where you can start making a lot of decisions on your own. But and make sure you keeping your grades up in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always got something to fall back on if boxing don't work out.
Huh? Tell me what?
I want the Lambo.
He wants a Lambo. Yeah.
That's what my son just told me. He want a Lambo.
A Lambo?
I woke up in the Lambo.
Hey,
you want a coupe in a Lambo.
Yeah. What's the other one you want? What's that song? Spaghetti.
I woke up in a Bugatti.
But it was amazing. Thank you very much for inviting us on. It's crazy. It's I love doing things for him. I love what I spend. I'm actually in work tonight. I done a night shift tonight, and I told the boss I need to go home early. So I flew home. It's 2:00 here. I flew home to wake him up and get him up. But I'm just trying to explain to him that the heights can be. You can do anything you want once you put your mind to it and put the work in. And
hey Taz.
Yeah.
You know this guy right here, Taz?
That's thanks, coach. Yeah. Say hello.
Hello.
What's up, Taz? How you doing?
Coach Kenny, that's my little guy Taz calling all the way from Dublin, Ireland.
How you doing?
7-year-old boxer, man. You got any tips for him, Coach Kenny?
Train hard and listen to your coach.
Yeah.
Anything you got for him, Taz?
He's coaching, Taz. He's coaching Tank.
How long have you been coaching Tank?
20 years.
20? Mine's only been 1.
He's out about a year and a half. Now, did you teach him his left hook?
Coach Calvin taught him his hook.
Oh, is it a coach? Because we love the left hook, we do. We love the left hook. Especially when he hit Garcia. What was Garcia like? A little what?
Little baby.
A little baby wouldn't get up.
With the little hook from Tank. The little left spoon.
I helped him discover his power.
Yeah, brilliant. So right now, I want to ask Paul.
It's your chance right here, Taz. You better
Come on.
I don't know.
Come here. We want to do a shout out to our coaches, if that's okay with you, because we're having a recording here. His coaches are who?
Eddie, Polly,
and Padjo Hoyland, the Hoyland brothers.
Okay.
And we told them we were on tonight. We were going. You better give us a shout out.
Golden Cobra.
Golden Cobra. That's who he boxes for.
Hey, shout out to Golden Cobra.
Yeah, and in years to come, you'll see us in America, not pal. Yeah. Golden Cobra. But this is just—he's a big grin on his face. I'm so sorry. We're just shell shocked looking at him sitting on the screen there.
He famous. That's Taz the boxer. He famous.
We're talking about this man here, and he's talking about you, pal.
Future champion right there.
The world know who he is now.
Yeah. And that's our song, yeah.
The world's gonna know his name.
Just don't forget about the Rize podcast when you get rich and famous and get your Lambo.
Tell him we go over, won't we?
I go over.
Yeah, we go over. Definitely.
Make sure we get an exclusive interview.
The first. Now we pal.
The first.
Yeah, 100%.
First interview.
Interview, yeah. Look at this. I just Paul. Sorry, it's just he's an oil of mine sitting there in front of me like it's just crazy looking at him there.
You got any questions, Dad?
Yeah, yeah. I throw in there. Tank, was he hard to work with as a kid, or was he just naturally talented?
He was easy to work with. He listened. He refused to come in second place when he was little, and he still refused to come in second place.
Lovely.
You know, racing, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever we did in the gym, he refused to come in second place.
So he's a bit like you.
Yeah.
He's the exact same. Has to come first.
Yeah.
Keep that fire.
Yeah.
Champion right there.
Oh, stop. And like, when he's in the gym and all, he always puts everything in. It's not right every second of every time. Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
When everyone tried to shake my hand, it was always sweaty, so they kind of didn't really want to do it.
But he's I don't know, Paul. This is crazy. Sorry, I'm just coughing words here. This is amazing. But you know what? Come here, Taz's amateur career. Obviously, you were with him the last 20 years. Who was his toughest fight?
I don't remember the names that he fought in the amateurs, but he had, if I'm not mistaken, 215 amateur fights.
Whoa.
Oh.
And who do you reckon his next fight would be?
Yeah.
His next opponent?
Yeah. If you can let the clue out. If you can let it out.
Just say.
Who would you like him to fight then, even if it's not out?
I would love for him to fight Shakur, you know?
Shakur?
Yeah, he'd smash him up.
Yeah.
They're the last two of the the four kings standing. So that's what the fans want to see.
Yeah, so what else have we got? We wrote one or two things down. We'll have a look there.
Last one.
What do we do before we go? Before we go, tell you what we do. We just say thank you very much to the gentleman.
Thank you
very much.
So much.
And you will definitely, you'll definitely see his name in the future.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing it.
In some category in first.
Keep training hard.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. You've actually made a dream come true for myself, and the fact that you've rang and offered Taz this opportunity to get on board, I can gratefully say thank you much for everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity, man. Taz,
and to me, is there any way you could get Tank to follow Taz if you can?
On
Instagram, if you can, just ask if you can.
Hold up. I got one more surprise for Taz before we get the show started.
Hey, what's up, people?
I got one more surprise for Taz then. We're just gonna do it like
that. Everybody's getting thrown in, Paul. Oh my God.
Whole crew on here tonight.
I got another surprise for Taz, man.
Who got that?
This is my guy Taz, Taz and his dad all the way from Dublin, Ireland.
Oh wow, how y'all doing?
They say they Tank biggest supporters, man.
I don't know.
This is the man that thought Tank is a left hook. Look.
Oh.
What's going on, Mr. Bob Santos is in the building also. That's Mario.
That fella in the foot with the left hook.
Yeah, guys, busted him. He was afraid to get up there.
Hey, Bob, you got another big fan. That's what I'm teasing Bob. Bob said, I want to take the biggest fan. Then,
I don't know who's bigger, me or him.
We're going to have a face on who's the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest fan? We don't know.
But you got major fans in Ireland here, pals. Major fans.
Man, appreciate y'all for taking the time out, man. I'm going to stay tuned on this journey, and I'll be sure to, whatever you send me to post up over here, just send it to me, all right?
Thank you very much. Peace out all the way from Ireland. Say bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bob, what's up, man?
Time out real quick. 1 second, Mr. Bob. 1 second, Coach Cal. Hey, Squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Bring him in right. Bring him in right, Squeeze.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Bring him in right.
Loud and clear.
Bring him in right.
All right, y'all. Boxing Trainer 2022 on the cover of Ring magazine, Trainer of the Year. He also was a professional fighter at one time in the super welterweight division. Short stint, went 3-3. And out of residence, Lowell, Mass. And his alias is Gino, the one, the only, this gentleman of boxing, Bob Santos.
I don't know if I should have got Trainer of the Year, though, man. Calvin Farr, I'm 0-2 against him. So obviously him and Kenny did a lot better job than I did. So I don't know how I got Trainer of the Year, but I'm thankful for it. They did a better job than me. I went 0-2, but it's okay.
Hey, Bob, you've been putting in work, man. I didn't know that you was so deep in the game, man. Yo, you've been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know, you put the work in, and a lot of other people get the credit. You know,
Look,
I'm sure you got a lot of guys that they just snatch those amateurs away from you and they say, "Oh, we need somebody with a big name." You know how the business goes.
Hey, me and Kenny witnessed to that now, so we just sit back and smile. But we coming at y'all with we so deep, y'all can't even get rid of us no more.
Oh no, you guys at that level now. You and Kenny, you at that level. You're on that level now. Ain't nobody can say nothing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you guys are doing it now. So nobody could come now and say, "Well, you ain't got the name. You ain't got this." What you guys have done with Gervonta is second to none. So
yeah,
proof is in the pudding. So nobody can say that you guys don't have the ability. And I'm big fans of you and Kenny and what you guys have done. Maybe I need to team up with somebody like a Kenny to help me too, because two minds is better than one. Maybe that's why I'm 0-2.
Big family, man. Anytime we can come in the camp and help with anything, let us know.
Yeah, especially especially we want to upset somebody.
Yeah.
Look at all the vital spots and we'll get the job done.
Yeah, we famous for upsetting things.
Well, I see it. I know it.
Yeah. So, Bob, what's happening, man? What's going on? What's next on the horizon for you? Because you keep something going on.
Well, we got a super middleweight kid's gonna fight on the zone, Angel Chavez. So he'll be getting after it on that Amanda Serrano card on the zone, and then we're going to have probably Robert Guerrero is going to get going again on the Benavidez card. So hopefully that's going to come to fruition. Yeah, he's okay. You guys heard it first. Nobody's heard it. Maybe I shouldn't have said nothing, but we're family. We family.
Yeah, hey, Bob, I gotta salute you and tell Barrios he's on his way again.
You know what's crazy? You think about us, we outboxed Ugas, we outboxed the boxer, but the thing about it is, I think that puts in perspective too how great the win is for Gervonta to do what he did with Mario Barrios, right? Because if you think about it, we lost to Gervonta by stoppage. Right, give the man credit. Then we went up and we fought Keith Thurman. Right,
that's what I'm saying.
He didn't stop us. Then we had a little fight in between on Showtime, and then we went right into the Ugas fight that they offered, and we dominated him every stretch of the way. So I think people got to understand how good Gervonta really is.
Look at the hand. Look at the hand, Bob. Bam,
yes, sir.
Yo, you back in it again.
Yeah,
he back in it, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, I salute y'all, man. That's what boxing all about. You can't never count a person out, man.
Well, at the end of the day, like I said, people are down on Mario Barrios, but I mean, at the end of the day, okay, you got stopped by Gervonta Davis, and I've told everybody, to me, pound for pound, if he's not 1, he's 2 or 3, right?
Yeah,
and maybe just based on get in the ring with Shakur, or this and that, or whatever people are saying, and
so would everybody keeps missing Shakur. Who did he fight to actually put on that level yet?
Yeah, but you know how this thing is though. Calvin, everything is subjective, and people got their fan base and their promoters and this and that. I agree with you. If you look at, I don't think Shakur's going to beat Mario Barrios, and he sure the hell ain't stopping him. I can tell you that right now. Maybe you ain't stopping us. I can tell you that.
Hey, look at Tank. Tank fought on his coming out the gate, his first world title. He fought, what's his name, Kenny?
Pedraza.
Pedraza lost against Tank with a stoppage, then came back and kept winning. Am I right or wrong?
No, yeah, you're 100%.
Man,
I don't even call him Tank no more. I call him. He's not even Tank. His Tank must be. That's when he was a kid. He's like a nuclear bomb. He must be carrying a nuclear arsenal.
Yo,
Tank, that's a nuclear arsenal there.
Listen, and I know when they get up to that grown man mindset, it's a different type of beast grade come. And when he made a decision, let's take a rest, let the body heal fully, mind heal fully, and let's come back. Let's make some noise. And I never stop a boxer. If he said he want to fight such and such, guess what? That's what we're going to do.
100%.
That's what we're going to do. Simple as that. So stay tuned for 2024.
I'm gonna tell you, Kevin. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't like throwing people under the bus. But you were there. I had a Cuban kid. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't like putting shade on guys. But I had that Cuban kid. I brought him there. He had about 400 fights. And I'm gonna tell you something. After that sparring session with Tank, he was questioning if he ever wanted to fight again. I said, "You gotta show up next week. We gotta show face." He said,
"Please bring him in the camp.
Please bring him in the camp." Back to that gym. I got to come back with a pistol. I said, "God dang, was it that bad in there?" He said that heat was that bad. And then after that, I realized, wow, Hector Garcia did a hell of a lot better than I thought he did. Then,
hey, Bob, he sparred a middleweight 2 years back, and he retired after he sparred Tank.
Yeah, he called me. I was in camp, and he called me. He said, "Man, I'm giving up boxing." I said, "Yo, why?" He said, "Man, if that little joker beating up me and he ain't my weight class, what I'm going to run into at my weight class?"
Yeah, that punching power is just different. It's just different.
Man, I'll be listening to people be talking all that trash, man. I know Tank. When you put the body in front of him, and we know we put the work in, something amazing gonna happen.
Yeah, and you get them little gloves on, that's a whole different animal there. Sparring is sparring. You get them little gloves on, it's a whole different animal in there. And till you really get in there. It's the same thing with Guerrero when we fought, Mayweather. It's one thing what you see outside and you're looking at the film, but till you're up close and you're in it, it's a different animal for sure. And Tank is definitely up in that category, just like Mayweather. What you see is not the same in that fight night.
Yeah, Floyd said that. They said, "Man, you can tell him what we're gonna do in the ring, and he still ain't gonna be able to stop me." I died laughing.
Yeah,
man. God dang, Bob, man. Hey, the last day, remember seeing you? I said, "Bob, go get some more." He was like, "Yo, why didn't have the camera out?" He said, "I ain't messing with you no more."
0 for 2. If I go 0 for 3, they might just boot my ass out of the game. All my fighters might just get up out of there on me and say, "Coach, maybe you ain't got it."
Hey, Bob, I thought when you bought that other kid, you was trying to what's that? The Da Vinci Code. You was trying to break the code of Gervonta Tank Davis.
I'm keeping it 100%. I'm thankful for Tank and what he does and what he brings to the table and I'm thankful that he's with PBC because obviously a lot of my fighters happen to be with PBC. And at the end of the day, you got to have the guys that bring, the food to the rest of us. And it's the guy who's at the top for the rest of us can eat because he's bringing in the fans. He's bringing in this. He's at the top of the food chain. And when he does that, those types of gates and he does that kind of thing, people got to understand, don't hate on that. Be thankful for that. Because one, you can have an opportunity to fight him. Yeah. It's like hitting the lottery. But number two, even if you don't fight him, be thankful for what he's bringing to the sport, what he's bringing to the table, because all that money comes into a pot. And hey, without him, guess what? Now you can get a decent payday to fight on an undercard or to do this or there's other money that can be moved. And a lot of people don't understand that. So keeping it 100 with Ryan Garcia, of course, I wanted Gervonta Davis to win because he's with the PBC. I'm not over there with Golden Boy. That's the other side of the street.
Yeah.
And so I thought the kid would be good sparring because he had good hand speed and things like that for you guys. But it only lasted one day, and that was the end of it. But I thought if he could have stayed in the camp, he could have helped you guys a little bit with the hand speed and stuff like that. But he just said, "Man, give me $1 million payday to spar with him."
That camp, we was on a different level. That camp, our mindset was different, and that was just a glimpse about what y'all about to see. Because right now, I always tell people, y'all still haven't seen the best of Tank yet. So all the ones that's doing all this, he's coming, and it's gonna be worse for them.
Well, yeah, like you said, and the other thing people don't realize too is that I haven't been totally in your camps, but I've been in and around them where I've seen some sparring. I've been fortunate to be there and see him up close and personal. And a lot of people, and I say it all the time, they lose sight of the fact that they just think Tank is just a puncher. The guy's got tremendous feet. He's very intelligent. He changes his level. He gets on angles with you. He can do a lot of different things. So the only one that's going to beat Tank is Tank. So as long as he stays in shape, he stays focused, I don't see anybody out there that can beat him. Like I said, I'm one of his biggest fans, and it's just when you're around greatness, you just be blessed to be around it and witness it, because he's the type of guy, later on in life that you're going to be able to say and tell your grandkids about and say, hey, man, I witnessed this guy when he sparred. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. We didn't win with Robert Guerrero. Unfortunately, we came up on the short end of the stick. But, you think about it, just to go up against him, just to have your name alongside of his name one time,
no, you had it a couple of times, man. But I look at the work Barrios doing, man. He in it. He back.
Yeah, he definitely put himself in a good money fight. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's up in there now. After knocking off of Ugas, he's running right behind Boots now.
Yeah, Boots a bad boy, man.
Yeah, he's running right behind Boots now. He's running behind Boots, and he got his name. Who it was? It was Terrence Crawford, Spence, Boots. Now Ugas. Now Barrios.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he right there.
He right there now. He took that spot, to tell you the truth. Oh, yeah, I forgot Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So he's right there. So you got Thurman before what's his name? So he's in the top 4 in my book. You get what I'm saying? At that 147.
Oh, no, he put himself in the mix for sure. So he's
definitely in the mix, man. He definitely in the mix. You know what I'm saying? He definitely in the mix. I still think Thurman is still before Boots. You know what I'm saying? And that court. Because you still got Terrence is number 1, 47. You still got Spence. Spence still running up in there because he haven't fought Boots or Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's if Spence stay at 147. You know what I'm saying? And go up.
I would love to get that Spence fight though, because it could be an all-out Texas shootout. Because Barrios from San Antonio, him from Dallas.
That might happen because he's under the same umbrella of PDC. So Spence might need a warm-up fight. Barrios can come right in there.
Let's go, baby. Then I could be carrying them bags like you guys with all that nice gear. I seen you at Las Vegas. I said, woo-hoo-hoo.
Real talk. That might happen. And here's the thing. They be watching everything that we do. So they might be like, that sounds like a good matchup to bring a person back if they want to stay at 47.
Let's go.
Or you might get Boots and Barrios. You never know.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing about Barrios. He proved one thing I told everybody. He fought Gervonta the best there was at that. There was no hesitation. He signed the contract. He stepped up in the ring. It is what it is. And then he went right. His very next fight, he didn't do a tune-up. He went right at the time to Keith Thurman, who's at least a top 2 or 3 in the welterweight division. Yeah. Right into that in his next fight. And then as soon as they offered us the Ugas fight, he went right into that fight.
Company man. He's a company man.
Fighter.
Yeah, so when you're a company fighter, company man, They gonna sit there and say, "Oh, who we got for the job? Barrios."
Throwback.
That's how you get on.
Throwback fighter.
I've been hearing that Barrios and Boots fight getting thrown around too a lot.
No, I'm just trying to tell you, man. He's under that umbrella, man. You got to look at it, and the way how he's looking good. It'd be a good matchup.
Coach. Calvin McKinney, you know this is another thing about like with Barrios, right? So I had him from his first pro fight. We went 20-0, got him to number 1 in the world, and then they said, "Well, we got to bring in a big name trainer." And no disrespect to Virgil, I like my time working with him, but we had to go to Virgil. He became the head coach, you know, and he learned some things with him and did some things with him. But then he came back with me and we're doing some things. So, you know, it's good for, you know, Coach Calvin, me, Kenny, guys like us. You kind of start in the mud. You know, I was in the Pals in San Jose, this and that. And every time you get a guy to that right spot to be like, oh, we got to make a move now. But thank God position now that we can enjoy some of the fruits of our labor where these fighters can stay with us now. They don't have nobody saying,
they don't get it. We talk about that all the time. You know, Canelo showed it. Floyd showed it. You know, stay with your day one. Do thick and thin. Yep. It's hard to do in this sport because you know this as well as I do. A lot of guys, you know, fight, getting people's ear and so on and so on. You know how it is. Yeah. Bob, you giving up game on top of game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But guess what, man? You show and tell, man. Like, yo, I watch, and then listen to your accolades, man, and all the stuff that you've been doing, man. I gotta salute. Hey, I said that, man. He's one of my favorite coaches now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in the mix. Let's go. He's in the mix, and y'all don't. Only thing y'all turning down is y'all collar. Y'all putting in work, man. But Barrios, man, I want to salute him, man. He ain't fall short. That Aztec warrior, man, he putting in work. Man. So I see a great future for 2024. You're gonna be good. You're gonna need a Brinks truck in a minute. Well, let's go. You know? Definitely going. Hey, Squeeze, you kind of quiet, man. Let me hear you talk to my man, Bob Santos. Let me hear you give it up to him.
I ain't want to cut y'all off, Coach.
Yeah, but hey, this my man, Smoothie King, Bob. Look, you ain't been on. He gonna give you a little Bob Costa in a minute.
I let you rock and roll, man, because you know I know the bond y'all got. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal, but I've been following Barrios. When I first seen Barrios fight, I say this kid pretty tough. That's when Virgil was training, Virgil Hunter. And I say, you know, a little bit of tweaking. I seen some things that could have been worked on, but I liked him because he was a solid fighter. But when true story, when I heard that Tank was fighting Barrios, going up fighting the cream of the crop at 140, I was nervous. I didn't like it. And I was like, what the hell? I say they can't get a turn up at 140 first. They jumping straight in. This boy
I'm gonna tell you this though, too. I was nervous too because people don't realize this. Back in the day when we were coming up, Barrios, we were on an undercard together with Tank, and we happened to be in the same locker room. I don't know if Tank remembers that. He probably
remember that.
But we were in Mississippi. Yeah. We were on an undercard together, and I seen Tank hitting those mitts. I said, God damn, that punching power sounded a little bit different. and I'll tell you what, if Al didn't put that right number on that check, as much as Barrios is a warrior, that number had to be real high for us to get in that ring, though. I got to keep it 100. You ain't getting in that ring unless that check is real high.
Hey, and that night when y'all came to the show, man, y'all came in them Bentleys and Roses that day, man. Kenny say, what? Somebody getting some liquor. Hey, they looked good. The whole family jumping out slamming. They were slamming Bentley doors. Bang, bang, bang. I was like, oh, Barrios ain't playing. He coming to do his thing. That was a great night.
if you ask me, like I was saying, was great to say, up to date, personally, what I see, I think Barrios gave Tank his toughest fight to date because it took Tank, people that know boxing, that been in the ring, punches thrown at him. Barrios had a solid game plan. It took Tank 6 rounds to really start closing the gap on Barrios. Tank said himself he had to be careful because he knew Barrios had a lot of power. He didn't want to take nothing clean. See, this is where they don't give Tank credit for his ability to make adjustments and not rush into things. He methodically worked his way in. I say, damn, I was watching the fight. I was moving and squirting in my chair, and Barrios touched Tank several times. So Tank like, okay. I took one of his hardest shots. Now, with the coach Calvin and Kenny, say we gotta bite down on the mouthpiece. We gotta move this boy backwards. We can't let him come forward. Coming downhill, he a freight train.
Yeah,
so the plan was
he a big guy.
The plan was to back him up, make him fight off his back foot, not his front foot. And that's when you see Tank starting to touch Barrios. But the thing that was different, I noticed when I looked at it, Barrios would see the power. Like this dude has nasty, reckless power. And
insane power.
Tank start.
You know what? It's not just Tank's power though. Too. I mean, he got tremendous power, but he's got great timing, and he move you into shots too. He's not no dummy. He move you
exactly.
He just a retard, just going. No, this motherfucker's smart.
Boom, boom, I like. Next for Barrios, and I'm gonna keep it a buck because you've been keeping it a buck. I would rather have Earl than Boots, and I'm gonna tell you why. High risk, low reward. Boots ain't at that markability to bring that bag in on the big check. But Spence is. It's a bigger check with Spence. And if
he already had a problem, he had a problem at 47. That's why he talking about moving up to fight Crawford.
But if we had to though, Calvin, I think what my man's saying, keeping it 100, even if he went to 54, Barrios a big guy. So, he's big frame, tall guy. It'd probably be better for us, at least for that fight, to go to 54 because, like I said, in Texas, Spence is selling out Cowboy Stadium, right?
That's
and now
true.
you're bringing in a Mexican from Texas, and you bring in a lot of Hispanic, because he's from San Antonio.
On the business side, I agree with that. On the business side. But that's if y'all take that chance of going up to 54 with Spence. Reason why I sit there and say, what's his name? Because Boots do need a name again. And Barrios is a name. You know what I'm saying? And he making noise. You know what I'm saying? He knocked off Ugas. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't want to take a step backwards on the bag.
No, I agree with you saying, but it makes sense. It makes sense what you're saying. If Spence said, okay, I'll fight Barrios at 54, and he said, if the money right, yeah, we go up to 54. That makes sense. You get what I'm saying? That's why I was sitting up there saying, Boots, because he's fighting at 47 and Barrios fighting at 47. But if somebody say, like you said with me, if the numbers are right on that check, we'll move up to 54.
Let's go.
That makes sense. I agree with you. I agree with you. So what y'all saying, y'all both are right. That makes sense, and that would make boxing sense to tell you the truth.
If I'm because they need a signature win.
Yeah, but they need right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And in your case, is it worth it money wise? Unless they sit there and say they take a pay cut and you want to get paid just to get that step up. You know what I'm saying? But in this game, you never know what might happen.
And hey man, hey, Boots dangerous, man. Boots nasty. And I agree with you.
Boots a bad boy. There ain't no two ways about it.
I wouldn't even want Barrios going into that situation and the bag ain't what it is and fighting that monster and Boots a monster. You see what he did to Villa. Villa is
Smoothie King. If a person sit there and say, I'm gonna give you 80 million versus 20 million, which fight you gonna take?
I'm gonna take that 80 million.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what the question is. Who's willing to
hold on, Carol. I don't know. I might take that 20 if I can fight afterwards and I don't gotta sit through a goddamn straw. Shit. 20 million on you too damn bad.
What about Barrios and Villa?
I like that.
I like it, but again, Villa ain't bringing that type of dollars to the table.
Yeah.
And that's real talk. You know what? As my man Bob like driving expensive, nice vintage cars. I know him. I get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you know that.
I already know how he get there. If them figures ain't making sense, it don't make boxing sense.
No, you're right about that. You're right about that. 110%.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you. What another one? Dwayne Haskins, thanks for the support. Salute Rize family and Bob Santos.
Oh, they giving you some love, Bob. See,
I need it, man. I got to get all the love I can. But I'll tell you, getting back to Boots, he's a bad boy. There's no two ways about it. He's gonna be a problem. That's for damn sure for anybody.
He is a problem. We can't find a named person to fight him.
Yeah. How do you beat him?
Maybe I take Gervonta Davis and move his ass up to 47 and jump in the corner with Calvin and Kenny, and I just stand right there in the middle of that shit and say, "Let's go, baby." That's how we beat them. We got to get that thoroughbred.
Y'all know they're gonna split this podcast up tomorrow, man. Everybody gonna have this one.
Man, I already know.
They gonna eat us up, but God dang, man. But like I said, he already is a problem already because we can't find no fight for Boo. Can't find nobody that's gonna fight him.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't see Terrence Crawford fighting him anytime soon. I don't see Thurman getting in the ring with him anytime soon. So I don't know what he's gonna do to get that win to get himself in that mix.
Bob, you already said it. They got to put the right business on.
Barrios will fight. Barrios, they put that number right. We're not going to give a shit.
That's why I said what I said. They just got to put the right digit on there.
Yeah, he'll jump in that ring. That's one thing. Barrios, he got heart and he got balls. You know, when he got stopped with Gervonta, he didn't quit. He did. He got up.
Where he at now. He's back in the driver's seat,
and they stopped him.
That's why I knew he was going to whip Ugas. I said, listen, one thing about that Aztec warrior, he gonna keep coming. You gonna have to lay him down.
You gonna have to put his ass out like Gervonta.
Yeah. Because he was coming that night when we was fighting him, boy. He was coming.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought the experience was gonna favor Ugas a little more. I said it was a winnable fight for Barrios, but I was leaning a little more to Ugas had to redeem himself this fight to me from the outside looking in. And he failed the test. I think Barrios put the icing on the cake for him. He lit the candles and blew them out. I don't think he should get in the ring no more after that fight.
I'll tell you what, though. You know, he started off as a 6-1 favorite with us. You know what I mean? He was a huge favorite with us. But I think, you know, now, like I said, when you put it into perspective, what we were able to do to him, outbox him, we outboxed the boxer, we out counterpunched him, we out jabbed him, we gave him lateral movement. And I think, like I said, now, you know, and I hope Barrios gets his props, and I hope Gervonta gets his props too. Because now you look at that win for Gervonta over Barrios. How good's that win looking now?
Yeah,
like I said,
I mean, when you look
I got all the respect for Shakur in the world in terms of his boxing ability, but like I said, people underestimate Gervonta's boxing ability and the punching ability, and there ain't no way on God's green earth Shakur Stevenson is stopping Mario Barrios. That ain't happening.
No, that ain't happening.
Nah, that ain't happening.
No, that ain't happening. But Smoothie King, right back at you.
With another one, Joshua Furlong, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Salute Rize family, thanks for this awesome panel. Salute Bob Santos for being a real and a blessing to us with another great boxing mind.
Hey, Bob, they loving you, man. They loving you, yo. Hey, but like I was saying, man, Ugas, when I watched that fight, because we was actually there, you know, and I think that fight that he had, he still was shooken up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't had no step. But then I sit there and say, Ugas is a late starter. He gonna come on. And then when Barrios dropped him with the jab, I said, oh my God, it's on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Calvin, you know this business is everybody when they come into the thing, everybody's like, hey man, we winning this fight, we doing this, we doing that. You know how it is before the fight. After the fight, oh man, it was this, it was his eye, it was all, you know, everybody got an excuse like that mass holes, everybody got one. We know that. But at the end of the day, I told everybody, they said, oh, his eye. I said, look, man, in that second round when we dropped him, he had no swelling on his eye. We put that shit right on his chin and put him on his ass.
Real talk. Real talk, man. Like I said.
Hey, check this out, Calvin. People look at this though too. And Kenny, when you think about this, Spence couldn't put Ugas on his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
We put him on his ass twice, and we weren't able to put Gervonta on his ass. So that tells you about Gervonta's chin too. We put him on his ass twice.
Like I said, when he dropped him with that jab, I said, oh my God, the fight rate get ugly. Because you can see Barrios, you can see his confidence level like, man, hold up, I got this.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ugas couldn't get on after that. He couldn't get on, man. So again, man, you gotta salute Barrios, man. That's why I say he's in the elite now. Because now Ugas is like he's sitting somewhere probably saying, man, I really want to get back in this ring.
Exactly. That's what I told Boris. We gotta make sure when we whoop his ass, let him know he don't want to be in this sport no more. Let him know the Pacquiao days are over, baby. And that's what I told him. We got to go in there, set the tone, and let him know the Pacquiao days are over.
I heard so Bob, stay close to that phone. Stay close to that phone, baby, because guess what? You're going to get a call.
I hope so.
I know so. Because like I just sit there and say, we looked at the scenario, everything. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at that scenario, 2024 look bright for Barrios, man. Right now, he just stay in the gym, do what he got to do, and just sit back and just wait on the phone call. That's it.
You know, when I like I say, when I first saw Mario Barrios fight, I see, man, this dude's solid. I like him. And he one of those fighters that you hate to go against far as he's such a great guy inside and out. He a class act. He don't downgrade nobody. You don't hear him talking bad on nobody. His family's behind him. He fights for his family. You know, you hate to see people like that really lose, you know, because they fighting for their family. Generational wealth. You know, it ain't showmanship with them guys. They ain't worried about all the lavishness and, you know, money can buy. You can tell his family genuinely loves him and he loves his family. His heritage, his roots. You know, so when I see Barrios perform, man, I say, especially when he fought Tank, I said, God, I don't like this. I said, I don't like this shit.
You didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was sitting there watching that. You know, I'm even watching that trying. God dang,
I was like, he a big boy. I was like, you went up to 140 and fight him. I was like, you could have took something a little more easier at 140 to straight to the champ. And then they discredited Tank. They say, oh, he fought Mario Barrios. They try to downplay Mario Barrios.
You can't downplay now.
They say he was weight drained. And see, these the things that you said that they do. And like you say, everybody got one. An asshole is opinion. But we know when you sign the contract, you know all of that up front. So you can't make no excuses. You gotta fight.
And it's not just even the contract. Let's just you know, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to do what is best for their fighter, put them in the best possible situation. But let's just keep it 100. You know, weight this, weight that, or whatever. Come on, you can't just credit Gervonta. He's one of the best fighters in the world. Ryan Garcia was never going to beat him. I don't give a shit. They don't even have to make weight. Don't even fucking weigh in. I guarantee you, just let Tank be whatever weight he wants to weigh, and he was going to put his ass to sleep. It's just, I mean, I'm just going to keep it 100. Let's just keep it a buck.
Man, they going to steal this. This gonna be all over the.
I gotta figure out how to chop it up now.
The truth is the truth. You got to keep it 100 for the people. I mean, at the end of the day, and it's no disrespect to Ryan Garcia. Like when Mike Tyson was in his prime and just laying motherfuckers out, who's gonna get in the ring with him at his prime when he was training like that? Nobody can handle him. He was a different animal. It's the same thing with Gervonta. To truth be told, if there was no weight. Because I've seen Gervonta. I met him when I was in City Boxing one time. I seen him came in with he a big. I was in there. I was in camp with David Benavidez, and he came in with Floyd. And I was in City Boxing, and I seen Gervonta, and he wasn't in great shape, obviously, but you could see how big he really is. And there's a reason they call him Tank. So I mean, if you were to do a fight with him with no weight class, it might have been 10 times worse for Ryan Garcia to keep it 100. I'd hate to see what it would do to him when he's not having to make weight. He may be in criminal charges for killing somebody.
Oh,
yeah, cemetery.
Damn. Now,
like I sit there and say, man, you telling the honest, because you've been around us. You've been in them situations when we working and whatnot, and you see how we do when we in there working and whatnot. But like I said again, man. Hey, you can't take nothing from Barrios, man, because when you sit there and look at what he achieved and going and taking the fights back to back, going in there in the situation, man, and coming out victorious, man, that was a great fight that night, man. That was a great fight.
Like I said, Keith Thurman ain't no joke either. I had Robert Guerrero fight him. He's a solid guy too. I mean, he lost to Pacquiao. I get it. Take that as a one-off. He's still a damn good fighter. Beat a lot of guys. Beat Robert Guerrero. Beat a lot of guys. Beat Sean Porter. Beat Danny Garcia. And Barrios went in there and he didn't put us on the deck. He didn't stop us. And we matter of fact, we were trying to track his ass down. He was moving from us, and he didn't want to go toe to toe with us, right? And you know, to his credit, he did what he had to do to get the win. But again, he didn't stop us. Ugas didn't stop us. We've been stopped by one guy, and that, you got to put that in perspective. And I'm not just saying that because of Calvin and Kenny and all that other shit. I just keep it 100. Gervonta is a different guy, and people, if they don't see it now, they're just going to eat crow later. So you can either jump on the bandwagon now or eat crow later. You got two ways of going about it.
Now, since I got you rolling downhill, I got to ask you. You might can answer this. I don't want you to incriminate yourself, but as a boxing historian, a former professional boxer yourself, from the outside looking in as a fan, nothing else, put your fan hat on. How does a Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson fight play out, you as a fan? Step out of Bob Santos' spot.
I think if Shakur can't hurt, in my opinion, I don't think he has enough punching power to keep Gervonta honest. So he's a great technician, and I've been around him too. He's a great technician. He's a great fighter. I don't take nothing away from him, but I don't know that he has the type of punching power to keep Gervonta off of him. And man, I don't know. I can't see. I can't see him. You know, we talk about it in the gym all the time, right? Because we got some guys, you know, they like Shakur, right? No, man, you know, everybody likes styles. Everybody got styles. And we get in those debates all the time. And I just say, hey, man, at the end of the day, you guys don't understand how this guy can box, though, too. What do you think? He's just going to come in there, right, rock 'em, sock 'em robots? He got 200-something amateur fights, too. You know? So, to me, I think what I would think as a fan, I think Shakur would be trying to kind of keep him away. I think he'd be trying to do a lot of tying up. I don't even know if I'd like that fight because I like what Gervonta brings to the table. Everybody, as just a fan, people want to see knockouts. They don't want to see, you know, a guy moving around the ring, tying up, the Devin Haney type stuff. They want to see knockouts, right? So just as a fan, I want to see Gervonta. Do I really want to see him with Devin Haney as just a fan? I don't know, maybe just to say who's the better guy, I guess. But outside of that, just as a fan for entertainment, I want to have my popcorn. I want to have a cold one and just look at just a guy that's just a different type level, Deion Sanders type athlete, because that's what he is in the sport of boxing, that type guy. I don't know if I really want to see that other than the argument of just to see who the better guy is, just so you could say to people when you walk in that gym on Monday and say, I told you he was different. Other than that, to make people eat crow, I don't know. I want to see him in there with guys that want to fight.
I just want to thank you, man, for the interview when we met you for the first time in DC at the live press conference weigh-ins, and you was a gentleman and gave us an interview, man. That's when I really started being a fan of your camp, how you carry yourself and conduct yourself as a gentleman of the sport. And once again, congratulations on your 2022 Coach of the Year, man.
And just get straight, it was my cousin. My cousin was the Olympian. That was the fighter. I did a couple of amateur stuff, but no pro fighting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, my cousins and my brother and some of those guys. My cousin fought in the 1956 Olympics and was #1 in the world back in the days when you had them 6-ounce horsehairs. But my family been around boxing a long time with my dad and so on and so forth. But just keeping it 100. I'm thankful to be with you guys, man, and Kenny and Calvin. Keep up the great work, and I hope to see you guys now, you know, get the fruits of your labor and get more fighters other than just Gervonta Davis. So if there's any young fighters out there that got a tremendous amount of talent, you know, remember, you don't need to just go into a gym where a guy already got 30 guys, you know what I mean, where you want to get some real focus and stuff like that. Let's keep it 100. There's only so many guys people can train. And at the end of the day, I've seen what these guys have done behind the scenes. I haven't been in a total full camp with them, but I've been around a little bit with sparring and things of that nature. And I know these two guys right here put their heart and soul into it, and they're going to break things down and put their fighters in the best possible position to win. So you couldn't do better than going with those two guys right there.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I really do. Hey, Bob, man, but guess what, man? Hey, get another one, man. Get another one, yo. Man, appreciate you so much, Bob, man. Thanks being a great friend coach to us, man.
Hey, Kenny, Calvin, you guys got my number. Anytime I can do anything for you guys, you call me up. I'm there for you guys anytime I can help you with sparring or whatever guys that I got, man, because I'll tell you what, man, I know real recognize real, and there's a lot of coaches in this game. They do a lot of the blades behind the back. I tell you one thing, you guys will never hear from anybody. And if you did hear that I was ever saying something sideways about you guys.
No, I never heard it.
Never heard it. Face with people.
You always been real with me, like, Cal, come on, man. I got somebody I think I can help you with this guy. And true to be, you always coming with that flavor, man, of actually being that straight up coach, man. You know, and it's hard to find straight up coaches, man. Like I said, friend of mine over here, they said, yo, you find a friend in boxing, man, you better hold on to him.
Oh, woo.
Better hold on to him, man. You one of them friends, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Smoothie King. Right
God
back
bless
at
y'all.
you with another one. King of Kings, thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. We need Bob as a regular. Salute, Rize.
You heard him, Bob?
I heard him. Hey, man, you guys got my number. I'm here for you guys anytime you need me.
Hey, I just
Hey,
want to say
man.
thank you. I just want to say thank you. I'm the one that sent you the DM, and you responded right back, and your first thing was anything for Coach Calvin and Kenny. So I just appreciate you for responding back. You know, man, coming on the show and chop it up, man. This is a hell of an episode. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to chop it up before they steal it all, but I'm gonna try my best. But you gave us a lot of good key points tonight, man. I just appreciate your time.
You got it. God bless you guys.
God bless, man.
Man, that was a great show, man. Thanks for Bob coming on, man. Hey, Kenny, what's up, man?
All right, he on mute. He can't. He on mute.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go. There you go.
I said I'm just chilling. You know how it is.
I know how it is. You know, it was a good interview.
Yeah.
Let me see what I want to talk about. Hey, I want to tell everybody thanks for with the bus drive. We still going on. We still got toilet paper. We still got Under Armour. People be saying, "Yo, why Tank don't just buy the bus?" Because what I said to you yesterday, Steve, you gotta have a struggle first. You get what I'm saying? To even appreciate when you get there. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing is making sure that we put that work in first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking nobody to give us anything. Just come out and support. You know, a lot of people came out, man. Didn't they, Kenny? We had a nice little time, didn't we?
Yeah, they came out.
Yeah, they came out, man. So, you know, everybody keeps saying, we know Tank's situation, but I don't always ask Tank to take care of everything. I like doing things on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still like the Papa Bear, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pop don't go out and ask their kids to take care of everything, you know what I'm saying? Will y'all agree on that?
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, what we do, we try to do our things on our own, you know, to do our kids. He do his part. If I ask him to take care of it, he take care of it. But I'm not asking him to take care of it. We got other things we working on. You know, so for them haters, I wouldn't even call them haters, for them instigators. I ain't even gonna use haters no more. I'm gonna call them instigators.
The fucking devil.
What you call them, Kitty?
Devil. Even
You know,
want to see a kid come from nothing to something. That's just a fucking devil.
Yeah. I don't get it, you know, but I appreciate all the stuff he do for me. When I ask him to do it, man, he do some blessings, man. One thing I can say about him, he do things that we least expected, man, for the community and whatnot, you know. And I like the way how he do it. He do it without telling everybody what he doing, you know. But again, we still doing the bus drive. Hit my my Instagram. You know, come out and keep supporting because we always out there on Saturdays and Sundays. If it ain't, the weather ain't crazy, you know. And go ahead, Kenny.
And I'm up. Go ahead, Coach.
Nah, I was waiting. I thought one of y'all was saying anything. I was trying to give y'all the platform.
Oh, I was ready to say I'm ready to have another school supply drive. I'm having a second one. Thanks to Miss Tanya Vandross, Luther Vandross' niece. She brought some more supplies for the kids. So this gonna be the Miss Tanya Vandross back to school supply drive. Okay. So I gotta give her flowers for showing the gym love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not a Halloween type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, I want to talk to you about, you know, trying to do something for the kids inside the gym so they ain't got to go out and knock on doors and stuff. You agree?
Halloween gone.
Leave that shit alone, Coach. Leave that shit alone. Just say no. Just say no, Coach.
Go ahead, I ain't hear you squeeze. I mean, saying you go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
I'm telling Coach Kenny just say no to drugs, man. Because I don't know what he talking about. Halloween gone. It's the 9th of October. He talking about Halloween gone.
Oh shit! It's the 9th.
Where you go at? Where you go at? Because the damn show ain't TV yet.
First, I thought he was talking to me, like, leave that shit alone, coach. Like, I'll be straight.
I thought we passed Halloween. You don't celebrate, you know?
I don't need it, but I want to like get my kids walking around. I was figuring like we do something to the gym for them, but they had to do that, huh?
Oh, you can't go door to door no more. Shit crazy.
No, that's what I don't want them to do.
Well, last year we did what we did last year. You know, made up bags.
I forgot what it was. I know we did
you
something.
Did that. You did that last year. You did it last year. You made up bags for the kids.
I damn sure did. So I just want to see, you know. I couldn't remember what I did.
Babies.
What they Halloween on?
Yeah,
Anyway?
we Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Matthew Bishop, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Peace and blessings to the whole GTD family. Much respect. Prayers out to the whole Upton family. Stay up and be more strong. GTD, let's go.
My man. I forgot what we did last year, Squeeze. So I was thinking about doing a truck trick or treat. I was gonna buy it.
You looked out for the babies.
I think I was just gonna go
when they came in.
Go to Walmart and park our vehicles outside in front of the gym and just let them dig in the truck and get what they want.
That you last year you had bags when they came in. You was kicking the bags out.
Okay,
we made sure everybody got bags. They was happy. They was happy as I don't know what too, because a lot of the parents they didn't want the kids going out. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Right, so this year we're gonna do a truck trick or treat. I don't think I got the strength. I don't think I got the strength to make the bag up. So I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of stuff, just throw it in the trunk, and just let them pick out the trunk.
Yeah, let them line up and have their little bags in their hand. You know, we'll make the announcement. Bring your bag and fill your bag up.
We can get the big plastic trash can, a brand new one, and just fill it up.
Whatever, Kenny. I just you know, when we get in the gym, that's what we're gonna do, yeah, for the kids, so they ain't got to do no trick or treating and crap. We ain't doing all that. We're gonna do it right out of our trunk. If they want some candy,
they can scoop it.
They can scoop it. We'll do it that way, yeah.
Yeah, just get
that sound good.
All right.
Sound like
closing arguments.
Love over hate.
My thing is, if you don't want to support us, step to the side. We all right.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Step to the side. We all right.
Man, another good show, man. Appreciate it. Hope, man. Shout out to Bob Santos, man. He really he did his thing tonight. Appreciate you.
Yes, he did.
Shout out to Taz, my little guy in Dublin, Ireland. Shout out to Calvin, man. Squeeze. Another great show. Hope the fans happy. I gotta work hard to make it up because Bob raised the bar kind of high, so I got to pull a rabbit out the hat now. I don't know how I can top Bob.
Yeah. Oh no, we got some more. We got some more coming. Senior, you're on Smoothie King, man. You're on Squeeze, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing, man. Y'all been letting me and Kenny do what we do, and we ain't finished, man. We just can't wait till 2024 get here.
I can't wait till that name come across the desk, Coach.
It's coming, yo. That's what makes it so like you like, yo, who is it? Who it is? I've been wearing my shirt. I've been doing a Kobe Bryant, wearing the shirt. I got a shirt that Tank got on there. Who's next? I've been wearing it under my shirt.
Yeah, shout out to Bomac too. Bomac on his way home.
Oh, that's good.
Shout out to Bomac. Yeah, shout out to Bomac too, man.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. We talked to Croft. We seen him in we was in Caesar, Kenny. Yeah. We was in Caesar, man. I said, Kenny, how the hell you seen him? He said, I was walking down the what you call him, bump right into him. You know, well, that's good that he coming home, man. That's good.
Yeah, so
we got the Bud on the show. He promised.
Oh, that's easy, Squeeze. I just got to reach out to him. That's easy, man.
Everybody putting that pressure on me. They say, Squeeze, he shouted you out. You was his biggest fan next to his mother.
Hey, we definitely got to get him on the show with you, Squeeze. That's the day we're gonna be quiet.
Thank you, Miss Sher.
It's your number, man. I'm making to see that one, boy.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you with another one. Cheryl Whitley. Great show, fellas. Really enjoy the vibes of this channel. Much love, Senior and Coach Squeeze, for what y'all do. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, my closing arguments, man, like Coach Calvin say, if you ain't putting up, shut up.
Ooh.
And great job, All Access International. He pulled the rabbit out of his hat tonight. And that was big. That was big. That was big. We done so far, to our credit, we done had 2 trainers of the year on here.
That is true.
Hey,
To our credit. That's God's work.
Yeah.
We moving. But we got 2 on here, so it's 3.
I already say I don't like that.
They just ain't doing it. We done had 3. We done already had one on, but we had other 2 on, but we already got 2 on here right now.
Man, they gonna treat me and Kenny like Floyd's dad and Floyd's uncle. They gonna treat us like them two.
Yeah.
Hey, we the next generation, man, Kenny.
Please. Coach Kenny sent me down the rabbit hole 7 o'clock this morning, man.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm watching Julio Cesar Chavez crack that Philly shell. Boy, did he put a whooping on Roger, man. He cracked that Philly shell.
Yeah, but look at the guy who invented it.
Man, listen, I told him.
I ain't never seen him.
Man, listen.
The guy that invented, the guy that invented it was nasty.
Huh?
I've been watching Georgia Bench since I was a kid.
That's all you used to talk about.
Yo, nasty.
Yeah, he was.
He gotta be smiling down on Floyd.
We already had Doug James on here in Mill City.
We showing up there.
Hey, Senior, let's close this show out because you need to start splitting it up. People already. Yeah.
Hey, Squeeze, why you do that to him, yo?
You better get to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, yo. The crazy thing is, I got a great run. I gotta make a run real quick, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Squeeze, what you say? They're already chopping it up.
That shit probably already. Listen, the whole time I'm watching though, like everything he was talking about is a clip, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up, man. He definitely dropped that.
Don't stress yourself, man. Don't stress yourself.
Hey, look.
Hey, he looking like LeBron in the middle of his head. Look at his head.
Listen, man.
You better either cut it off or spray that shit.
Oh, man, I'm holding on for dear life, man.
Yo said LeBron.
Yo, you better spray that shit, man.
I'm holding on. I'm keeping my shit.
Right,
I got 3 waves on this side and 3 waves on this side. I'm holding on.
Shut it or spray it.
Cut it off, man, like me, or you spray that shit. Which one?
Hey, Squeeze, I noticed it when he rubbed his head. He was like, man, I see why it's disappearing. He rubbing his shit out of.
He got a regular and a ball at the same damn time.
Squeeze, you laughing too fucking hard, Squeeze.
Look, my shit.
Oh, man.
He got
I put it between. My shit clean.
I'm holding on for dear life, man.
Hey, I took my beanie off, right? And this woman said, oh, he got hair. He really got hair.
Cut it off, man.
I'm holding on.
He holding on.
I'm ready to start juicing so I can live a healthier lifestyle and it might grow back.
My man.
Oh shit.
All right,
Yo,
man. Let me get out of here, man.
I needed that for the night, yo.
Appreciate
All
y'all,
right,
man.
y'all. Great show, Coach Calvin, Limbaugh Swami, and everybody out there that was watching.
Smoothie King.
Give us our credit for this interview. Do not take this interview and do not mention our name. Right back at you with another one closing argument. Ball heads, OVC ball spots. Over ball spots.
Ball heads over ball spots.
As we always say on the Rize podcast, peace and hair grease. It's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all. What another one?
That was a good one,
Peace.
y'all.